What the fudge is going on there? Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play. So that's in episode 316. And you see, we're still at the expo. And last time, we ended the episode crashing, falling through that bit over there, as we're going back into the ship over there to see if basically it had a railing. And basically, I look back at when I edited it, did. So SupernovaTiffy was right. She's not with me today, but since we've already looked at them ships, I think we looked at them till we came over here and went back. I don't think we went to that blue one over there. So hopefully we do that, finish this off before it gets turned off, and look at the next day in this episode if possible. Hopefully I don't crash again. So you see I'm getting a lot of lag. We checked that one, didn't we? This one we didn't get to check. And this one is the Aegis Vanguard Sentinel. Vanguard Sentinel is a ship that's designed to fight smart instead of taking enemies head on. The conversation, I guess, features an AR features an AR cockpit and external E-war pod, decoy missiles, and sort of EMP. Oh, it's EMP with this one. Vanguard Sentinels often provide necessary combat support for combined operations, and Lone Sentinel is frequently paired with Handbringer bombers and Warden escorts. There's a large set of missiles. Okay, I'm gonna have a look inside this one quick. So this has plus a EMP in it. Whoa, looks. Phew. Whoa, nice already. So it has a shower. Hot, cold. Is that the toilet? Okay, shut the door on me. If that's the toilet, ain't coming out. Yeah, there's a cool EMP station. Guess for electronic warfare, was pretty cool. And I guess this ship is again more for one. There's the railings. I guess 2 people really. 2 beds. Pilot. It was like 2 the person who uses this. I assume that's turrets like the other ones. Turret access, yeah. And of course I can jump in a turret. Okay. Let's like see what else Aegis has to offer. Hopefully it didn't crash. Oh, I fall through the thingy again, that sucked. There's the back, so I need to go here. They need to give us little, like, the little vehicles, don't they? You know, like the little rovers we saw, like last episode, on day 1. Give us the Grey Cat rovers to drive down here. But then again, you're going to have to be careful if you did that. Because people would be ramming into each other, wouldn't they? And it'd probably be even laggier. But maybe a non-play character could do it. Like this guy, AI, you get in, and we'll get ready to go. You ready? Hold on, and then first stop, get off if you want. Or like a little buzz. Again, like a Grey Cat would work. One non-play character doing it. Player gets in. And that way we won't smash into each other because the AI is controlling it. And I guess we. Was that it then? We were finished. And that's the big. Wow. Here's some of the fingers again. Just gonna go round and see if there's anything in there. Like I said in the last episode, I can't wait until the game's finished, or they've got it optimized in such a way that when it comes to this event, it doesn't lag like this. Like, I want to be able to walk around this 100% normal without the lagging and stuff. And that would be cool. And the non-play characters generally walk around a lot more than they are. Oh, good. See how like that has the sound keeps cutting. That's what I'm talking about. That's like to do with the lag. And as you know from playing it, generally of late, I don't get this type of lag in the game. But obviously, every year when this event hits, this is what we get. Okay, hold 2 and 3. Let's go in there, see if there's anything else we've missed. That is. Like I said, I've been in one of them before, so I don't really want to go in every single thing today, because we've been in it before. I also want to check that we haven't missed anything from yesterday before we go to the next floor. I have a feeling this is going to be stuff we've seen here. If it is, then we'll go to the next floor. Just check the event. Did we go to the event yesterday? Don't don't think we did we? Or did we? I'm trying to think if we did it with... Yeah, we did, didn't we? Because I talked to Tiffy about the... I just don't remember that middle one. About the Warlock one, wasn't it? So yeah, we did check this out. No, we didn't, did we? It was on the video, the Warlock, we talked about it. So, oh, we didn't actually come here. So we didn't actually come here, actually, thinking about it. It was the video, that was it, we were talking about. Hey! You can see they've changed the design of it so you're not crawling anymore, it's cool. There's the seat in here. Obviously, there's a bed, it's for a one-person ship, really. Is this the... overhead module smokes? That's cool. It's normally the back end. Ouch, sugar. That's the different thing. Like, this one, I think, is a cargo module. So this is probably the cheapest Avenger. So yeah, we talked about it because of the video one at the start, but we didn't actually get to it. This is Stucker. This is the default one. This is the one that Tiffy owns. SupernovaTiffy owns. And my friend Pirality owns. This is the one that comes with the pods. These are technically can sleep in these, but these are technically for capturing people. So this is the basically bounty ship. How many is there? Okay, is this one in the middle? Or is this one just open? Oh, it's just someone left that one open, okay. I was thinking of something different middle, so it's 1, 2, 3. So 6 pods. Huh. I think they used to have more, but they used to be smaller. That's probably why you could fit in them. Like now, there's quite a bit of space in there, definitely fit a person in it. I think it's just a number 6, cool. And this bit's basically the same. Oh, there's a missiles. Or is it not? Oh no, it's not. So this is basically the same. It's the back end's something different on these. So this is basically bounty on a ship, really. So the one, I'm betting the one way in the corner is probably the EMP. The Warlock. This one looks some the other one. This is cargo too. Maybe that's just a variant colour for the cargo, because I know they had a variant one that a different loadout, should I say, loadout of weapons was flown by a specialised someone in history. That could be what that one is. What's in the middle? It's probably a different layout. Oh my god, layout, loadout of than that one. This is, oh, this is Titan. So this is 100% the cargo variant, the Titan. So let me find what this one says it's called, and we check the one on the back. I'm thinking this is the special one that was flown by a hero or something, the first Vandal guy or the first, something like that. Let me see. Titan Renegade, see, it's the Renegade, so it's basically a Titan again, but it's a Renegade. Created as part of the Masters of Flight series, see, in conjunction with the Flight Sim Arena Commander. The Renegade pays tribute to famed pilot, there it is, see, Danny Solomon, for his notable work with the Cavalry to bring justice to Bremen. So basically it's like the police one. This Avenger Titan comes equipped with a specialised dogfighting focus loadout and custom special edition livery. I can never say that name without the word right. Honouring this iconic ship. So this is supposed to be based off, what was his name? Danny Solomon, some version of his ship. So that's cool. And also if you really like the colours, it's neat for that. So this must be the Warlock EMP version then. You probably got to get in the back of this one very well. Yeah, Warlock. Let's see. Last time I saw the back of this, but I think it was before they did the change. You had a big ball in the back of it. You could open this and see it. Is it still like that? There we go. That's the EMP. Oh, cool. You can actually extend it then. I don't know if you could in the old one. I wonder what would happen if they fired that light in it. Would it fry you? Would it basically spin, that glows, and EMP, and shuts ships off? As you can see, it doesn't really have... I don't see any way to get back there. Anything at the back. Do we still have the other bit? Enter pilot, open pilot. Let's see. So I should be able to go backwards, hopefully, in it. Unless that's been cut off completely with this version. And it's just a seat. Let's F F4 if it lets us. And Z. Yeah, there's a door there, so there's a way to go back. Oh, since I was doing this. Yeah, see the ship a bit better. The EMP thing. So like the other ones, you can enter through the side, like I just did with this one, or the back. This one you can only enter through the side. Well, technically you get in the back, and I guess you could technically use that storage, but I don't know how safe it is to do that. Holy fudge. It's lagging again there, people. So how do I turn this around? Honestly, can you even enter inside any other ones? Because you just got your seat, and let's hit Y, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. So you should be able to do the other ones too. So this one now should be, yeah, the same setup here. Oh, but it hasn't. I was going to say it has a door that's blocked off. So little danger things, I guess it's like, if you remove this door, you're going to get fried. So yeah, the others you get it from the back and the side. This, you can only get it from the side, basically. And white instantly makes you turn around. So how do I make it climb out? Open. Yeah, I want to climb out, not just open it. Ah, exit ship. There we go. Holy fudge, I thought you were going to jump out from the bloody front then. There he goes. And we're down. Okay, that's the Avengers sword. So I'm glad I jumped back on before the event run out, and I do mean before. It's 3:54 AM right now. I'm jumping on this to catch it in time. I'm really tired, so I want to get this checked out and go. And like I said, I just don't seem to have much time to do it this week, what sucks, because it's only this week. I was hoping to have more time, but I'm way up to my eyeballs right now with stuff for the channel and everything. And jumping on this each day should be fun and easy, but it's a little hard right now. And speaking of which, I do have a bunch of episodes of Sausage that I need to actually do next week, or the week after at least. Ooh, what's this? Yeah. Oh, there's my Gladius. That's not mine, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's the special one. Or is it? No, there's a special one. Again, the Master's Flight thing. I think it's the one over there. I think this is mine, as I class as my wedding ship. Told the story multiple times. Came to America 2014, July the 1st, 2012. 2012, why did I say 2012? 2014 for some reason. 2014, July the 12th, that's what I was trying to say. Oh, the music's really blaring now. I basically was getting married to, obviously, SupernovaTiffy. And on that same day, this baby came out. And it's the first ship that was made in Britain. Every other ship's been made in the US up to that point. So it's the first British ship being released, you know, pre-order of it on my wedding day. So I thought it's a sign. So I bought it quick, then went off and got married to SupernovaTiffy. And also a lot of people turn around, Star Citizen's delayed all the time. It's always delayed, always delayed. They never hit any deadlines. This ship, when it actually came out a week earlier than they said it was going to. So it's also one ship that kind of says, no, we do hit deadlines sometimes. Not only do we hit them, we smash them sometimes. Very rare. But this ship did that. So I class this as my wedding ship, so it always has a special place in my heart, this ship does. Because for my light fighters, this or the Sabre I like using, even though this has a special place in my heart. Like I said, my favourite ships in the game is the Freelance Miss version, the Missile one. The Carrack, even though the Carrack doesn't have its full functionality right now, so I can't say if it's my best or favourite ship until it has a full functionality in play. I really like the Mercury, what's hopefully out any day now. Whoa! So hopefully that won't be a disappointment. And of course this has a special place in my heart too, because of what it is. There's other ships I like, but they're like my main four. And this is also the test bed for Britain. The Manchester studio tends to try things with this one all the time. Like it has the most updated cockpit and all this. This is the one their favourite to test. Apparently in America, at the time I saw, they apparently love testing the Hornet. Well, Britain, who focuses Squadron 42, loves this. So this one gets the most updates because of it right now. And I believe it's a ship we'll be flying, if I'm not mistaken, in Squadron. So no, I haven't found it yet, but I know they're supposed to, or talked about adding, if they haven't added it yet, a little side bit to it to put a box or something. Also, a weapon loadout. I don't think it's been added yet. I know I've seen in a video they were talking about adding it to this, or an eternal version. I don't see it yet. But also, sometimes hard to find things when it's just got bloody rents over the whole thing. But yeah, you've on my channel. If you watch my channel, you've seen me in this ship sometimes. Go-to's generally Freelance and Mist. But this one as well. But you get in from here, so you can see up on ladder. So, oh, jump in quick. The only thing I would like to do with this ship, personally, I would love some kind of dark red outside to it. Basically. I would love to get like a dark red outside to this baby. And obviously eventually start fixing up the weapon more. So it's just a beaut. Obviously this is only a single ship. Has like 6, I think it's 6 missiles on it. Generally like the minigun thing at the front and some lasers on the wings. She's a beaut. And again, like I said, it's a special place in my heart because of what it represents. And again, when you, if you're watching my videos for the first time and saying, okay, what's it being from Britain? Well, I'm British. I moved to America, but I lived in the UK basically. Would it be 27 years of my life? Basically. And I moved, and then I've been here since 2014 in America because of my wife. So the Gladius Valiant. This is the Master one. Created as part of the Masters of Flight series in conjunction with the Flight Sim Arena Commander. The Valiant pays tribute to the famed defense pilot Cody Hilliard for being the first human on record to defeat. There's the Vandal one, so you Vandal in combat. This Gladius comes equipped with a specialized dogfighting focus loadout and customized special edition livery honoring her iconic ship. This is another one that I've looked at upgrading to, but I never pulled the trigger so far. I've always stuck with my original. And you see, this one's a bit more orangey and the other one's yellow. But they're bringing colours in. I'm hoping this will get like a nice dark red I can have at some point. I know there is the pirate version of this, but I would love to have the red pirate version actually. But I can't pass the current Arena Commander with pirates right now. That's apparently unlock it. And then even then I believe you have to buy the ship to replace the current one, or buy it to go on top of the current one, so to speak. It doesn't, it's not a skin I can put on top. And I don't really want to give my original one up. I kind of want to add a skin to it. Because again, when I got it, my wedding day. So, special place in my heart. Oh, and here we have the Hammerhead people. No Hammerhead! Let's read what it says about the Hammerhead, shall we, quick? It's a capital ship. Gunship. Focus heavy gunship. Ability to respond quickly and establish battlefield dominance are paramount to any kind of security operations. Simply put, Aegis Hammerhead heavy gunship is built to react and fight, outfitted with both manned and unmanned turrets. The Hammerhead is equally capable of providing anti-fighter, there we go. Support for larger capital ships or spearheading a smaller military or security outfit. And as you can see, this baby's huge. Huge baby ice. There's a nice little middle thing. I'm going up. Oh. Okay, I'm just kind of sinking through. No! Oh, I thought I was going to sink through it. You can see it's basically a battleship, like they said. I can't remember if it's just like 11, 12 person ship. Basically, there's a lot of people for it, especially when they have all the turrets manned. Or, of course, eventually, you'll be able to hide on play characters, it'll cost more money to run this thing, and it's lagging like hell right now. To basically use instead, if you wish. But obviously, that's an option that will be more expensive. This is the type of ship that if the part's damaged, you can do main repairs, but you can't pull the stuff out. You're going to have to land it somewhere and get it repaired manually, that sort of thing. Escape pods. Whoa! EVA out, except for on gravity on a planet, so that would be dangerous right now. Another ladder. There's also a lift too if the power's out. Oh, get the ladder. And this is the cockpit. So F. So look at that, baby. Whew. And again, I apologize about the lag, but this always happens during this week. I can't move it now. Come on, lag. There we go. Look at her. And you can see why she's got a hammer. It looks like a hammered shark. So look, there's a big turret there. You can see this turret on top. Another big turret. And like I said, some of these are manned. And some of these are controlled by, well, you control the front basically. Oh bad, I'm not sure which one's which. You have to go to ship and find it. Okay, you got a nice little, see like that top roof thing's in the way. The whole thing underneath I'm trying to look at. There, kind of. You can kind of see that the whole thing. It's nice. It's a ship I don't own though, and I don't plan to own because to me it's way too big for me. I wouldn't mind jumping on board someone's at some point. Hey, you want to go on a hammerhead for a week and work for us crew? That would be quite neat. You know, jumping on one of these babies and doing some stuff, but it's not something that I plan to get in the verse, pay for with real money or in-game money, because to me this is just too big for what I want to do. And again, you can pay real money for this, or you can earn it in-game. And of course it's going to cost a lot of in-game money to run the thing because of fuel, when it gets damaged, repairs, replacing ammo, I'm assuming that's missiles and stuff. Wear and tear, etc, etc. That's how, when some people go, oh, it's pay to win, you just buy this ship and you've won. Well, firstly, what you're winning to begin with, because there's no actual real endgame. Endgame is what you make it. Your endgame is to have the best fighting ship in the game. Can I jump this so I kill myself? Yes. Okay. Well, is your endgame to be the best miner? Is your endgame to make loads of money? So the person who wants to make loads of money versus someone who wants to be the best fighter, you got two different endgames. You see what I'm saying? For example. And if it's to be the best fighter, again, yes, you're going to have a lot of firepower with that baby, but you're going to need a lot of non-player characters or a lot of players to help you run it. And the wear and tear is going to be expensive, so if you're going around just to kill people for no reason, not really gain something, you're kind of going to run the ship into the ground. It's like my carrot, for example. It's a perfect example. A lot of people think the carrot's going to be this big money earner. It could be. But I've never seen my carrot that way. I've always seen my carrot as, this is my explorer ship. This is a ship I want to jump in for 1 week straight with non-play characters, with friends, and H and I for a whole 7 days. Just go out exploring. Try pick missions up as we go. Maybe some mining, could take a rock with us or whatever. Maybe if we get in some fights, I don't know. Basically a bit of everything. But I want to go out exploring with it. And at the end of the week, come back. If I made a profit, beautiful. First bit of profit goes into fixing the ship back up and get back to standards it was. You know, putting weapons in it, replacing stuff, yada yada yada. If the ship turns out that's made even more profit, then I would divide the money between the crew people if there's players with me. Then if it made more money, hey, I made some profit myself. If it made none of that and made the loss, then my next 3 weeks of the month are going to be spent using my other ships, going mining, to go catching bounties, you know. Doing mercenary work in all my other smaller ships to make the money so I can fund when I go in my carrack again. So in other words, if I can make a profit and cover the minimum stuff for the carrack when I use it, perfect. If I can make an actual real profit to it, you know, a real profit, and actually come back, make money and make money for my friends, even better. But if I don't make any of that and it's a loss, I'm fine with that. because it's my other ships, the other professions where I'm going to make money, to then go out and have fun in that ship. That's the way I see it. So I'm happy if I might get a loss with the character every time. Because like I said, again, explain how I want to play it. Obviously, if I don't get a loss, I'm happier, of course. But I'm not going to be... Yeah, I think we're seeing everything here now. I'm not going to be one of them people who, my god, I only got a Carrack, it's going to make me loads of money, and then at the end of it, oh my god, this is the worst ship ever, I can't make anything with this ship. Because to me, that's a possibility. And I'm not going to be upset if that's the case, because I've already expected that. Bonus if I make money. I would love it to cover itself, though, its cost. Because like I said, I see myself, you know, getting a ship, filling up all the gun racks, filling up all the food, filling up all the armor sets, and then inviting my friends to come on board. And hey, you can take any gun I got aboard or anything that you want. Basically, use what you want. Don't have to bring any of your own stuff. So if you die, the only thing you're risking is one of your in-game definite spaceman lives. But you're not going to risk any of your equipment or nothing. Use what I have. And at the end of it, we're making enough money, I replace them. If I don't make enough money, I'll replace with my own money later on. If we make enough, and then you understand, basically, if we don't make enough money, you don't get paid, but you just come in for the fun. But if we make enough money, we can divide the money. Then brilliant, we'll divide it. And I'm hoping that's how we can do it. Okay, where's the bloody lift now? My god, that's huge. That is bloody huge. It's ridiculous how big it is. But with other ships, I suspect, unless I'm completely horrible with it or bad luck, to be able to make money with them. Or the other ships I have, you know, like my Gladius, my Sabre, take missionary work, I should be able to make money. My Hawk, if we can get some bounties, I should be able to make money. Of course, my Prospector, my Rock, if I can be able to make, get some good mining holes, I should be able to make money. I forgot what it's called. My Herald, there's the name. If I can get the data, so that should be able to make money. My racing, if I can win races, should be able to make money. Again, this is all as long as I can optimize that stuff and don't get killed by pirates. I don't screw up the races, etc. Well, obviously, it's probably going to happen a lot. But I mean, on optimal, you have a perfect day with them. They can make money. My misc. Oh my god, what's the bloody thing? My misc, of course, can take a bunch of jobs. Cargo jobs can make money. My Hull C. Well, when I have enough money to fill her up and it gets from A to B, we'll be able to make huge amounts of money. I'm trying to think. The Mercury, fingers crossed, we'll be able to make money with cargo or data runs. I'm trying to think of other ships I own. M50. Again, for the racing part, make money. Being a nice little parasite fighter, so to speak, and pepper people and stuff. So hopefully, we'll be make money. Ah, that's the route, isn't it? I think. No, it's not. It's horse free. Ah, that's the route here. Oh, they actually got somebody here this time. Hello, there's no man in this last time. So yeah, so I believe the only ship... What the fudge is going on now? The only ship I own that I'm happy if it doesn't make money would be the Carrack. I'll be ecstatic if it does. Every other ship, as long as I don't screw up, should be able to make money. Obviously if I just fly out and crash and all that, because it won't at that point. Okay. So now, the rest of the episode, if we have time, we're going to go and look at Anvil. Because it's Anvil's day. See what they've got. And of course, I should have tomorrow to also look at Anvil, and it will move itself down to the second floor. If it crashes now and I don't get time to finish the episode today. Because like I said, it's 4:12, I'm tired. It's probably going to have a video up. I'm getting lag like hell again. Oh, it's a Carrack! Speaking of the Carrack, it's a commercial for it. Carrack is a venture. See, basically that sort of thing, the adventure thing, that's what my Carrack is for. I want to go out, I want to explore planets with it, I want to explore different systems, I want to map stuff. I want to jump down, maybe a ground bounty hunting with my guns. I want to swap out the top ship 2 or 3 times, maybe Aurora in it, maybe go back to my Pisces another journey, that sort of thing. Swap out the vehicles for it. So different time to go out with it, how different vehicles, different stuff involved in it. I basically want to do the adventure stuff in it. It's not going to be priority. Basically, it's in a way, I see it a bit like Star Trek for my character. You know, we boldly go out there, we're not trying to make a profit. Basically, that's what my character is. Going to go have fun, to explore, to check things out, take me to new planets we can land on, we can then take our vehicles out. It's not there, there's the character, to... Getting the lag is bad. It's not there to make profit, but if it does, I will be happy. If it doesn't, I'm still not... Well, I'll still be happy. I was going to say I'll still not be happy, that would make sense. I still would be happy. Because my other ships are going to fund my character. Okay, what do we have to do? Oh, okay, this day's a little small, looks good. So we have the Carrack, the Gladiator. You don't see much of that one anymore. That used to be, my god, that was like the top ship when it came out. It was the biggest ship when it came out. And I think it... What was it, 20 missiles, 60 missiles? It was ridiculous. Arena Commander days. That came out and they would literally... Missile Commander, blow you to smithereens, and then as soon as it ran out of missiles, after, you know, killing like 5-10 people, it would then just... Because there was no consequences for suicide at that point. It was suicide itself. Come back, refilled with the 10-20 or having missiles. It was ridiculous to fight back then. But since then, I don't think it's really had any updates. I assume they'll get to it eventually, before the game's released. But right now, as far as I know, it's not any updates since then, so it's really fallen behind par compared to all the other ships. We have the Hurricane, there's my Hawk. The Pisces, what obviously came with my Carrack and the Arrow. We've got the Terrapin over here, F8 Lightning. I believe the F8 Lightning is going to be given away at the end of Squadron 42 for completing your military career. That's just campaign, you get one of them for free. Or the only other way to get one is to become Congress member. Wing Commander version? And Wing Commander, is that the one you have to spend $15,000 in the game? But obviously with Squadron 42 you will get one for free anyway, but you get a special one if you spend $15,000, I think I'm not mistaken, and you'll be given one of them. There's the Valkyrie, we got the Hornets over there, and the Blisters down there, and the Crucible. Okay. So of course the Carrack and the Pisces, there's no need to really look in them, because if you look at my channel I own them, so more likely if you go back in episodes you'll see me inside them, or I'll probably be in them in the future at some point anyway. See those are Pisces. And I think SupernovaTiffy, if you're not mistaken, bought a Pisces too. She don't have a Carrack, but she bought a little Pisces. She liked the ship. I mean, use a start ship, it's quite neat. Supporting more guns and limited edition live aid, the C8X Pisces Expedition turns. Yeah, I think that's what I upgraded that to, is to get more guns. The Stout stub into a perfectly viable standalone exploration vessel with its compact frame, definite maneuverability, and seating for free. The Pisces Expedition is ready to take on its own adventure. So basically, you're above a planet, the gravity's too much to land that, take her down. Where's the lag? Seriously. There we go. As you see, you have a nice seat to fly, you have a seat here, seat there, so for 3 people. You then have cargo to here, about I think it's 3 boxes worth, and there, so you get like 6 units or whatever the measurements are in this game. And then you can still walk down here. Obviously, you can put stuff in the middle if you wish. You can literally put cargo anywhere you want. It's just they're the designated areas for it. So when it looks and the thing says, like, is it UE? You are. Whatever the cargo's class is. Let's say it's UE. I think it's a U. I don't think it's E. But as it say, its cargo is 6 UE. It's measuring these. Oh, I can't turn my head to show you. Like, it's measuring these sides and this side. It's not measuring this. But technically, you can put some here. But then, of course, it will block you in. Or you might be just stuck on top. You know. Again, I wish the lag wasn't doing this right now. Costa Carrick, again, awesome ship. Again, you can look at my channel at some point, or in the future, I'll be in it at some point. Look at them in a minute, because down here, it's the special one, isn't it? And also the Ballista. The Ballista, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that fires missiles up at basically ships. You can take ships out if it's good. Here we go. Yep, there it is. See the missiles. This is one of the vehicles in the game that is going to be amazing, but if you have it in game right now, it's pretty useless. And what I mean by that is, if I didn't buy one of these because I didn't see much point, but if I had one of these, I could, you know, spawn it on a planet, and now I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for a ship to go past. The game's that big. Chances of someone going past is slim to none. So I'm not going to get used on it, but when I'm in a battlefield, like the mode they're making, what do they call it? Combat at Arms, is it? Combat Arms? I think that's it. My mistake with the name. Basically, it's going to be a smaller area where you're using multiple ships fighting for the same objective, using people on the ground, you know, boots on the ground, and people using these. These are apparently really effective. What makes sense, because you're going to have multiple ships firing. It'd be like you defending here, and his ship's coming, I don't know. For some reason, this is your objective, this anvil thing here, and the ships are flying trying to blow it up, but this is sitting here, missiles into it. So it's going to be a really good vehicle in that situation. It's like some of the vehicles in the game. In the correct situations, they're going to be amazing. In the correct situations. But in the verse right now, this is starting off having only 50 people max. But it is getting increased if you're unaware. Eventually it will be increased. So this will be usually for the missiles. And that's the guy who drives it. See if it lets me look. Probably won't. Yeah, so let me turn it on, is it? Because I'm not so used to it. Or is it? Oh, I saw enter. Oh, it is. Nice. Yeah, I can't turn it, so I don't know because it's lagging or not. Okay, I'm trying to hit F4 to come out. It could be lagging. Again, the way the game's been through this event, it could be just lagging, or it just might not let me turn. I can't move. Can I wide to get out? Okay, it was just won't let me do it. But yeah, the idea is you'll be able to move that round and aim and stuff. But of course, in this situation, you're not going to let us. That's what we'll be shooting at. And here's obviously some holders for some weapons. That makes sense actually. One person for that, one person for that. 2 lockers. Secure, catch before moving. And 2 sets of weapons. So if you two have to swing, get out, get your weapons. Into the train. That's what it's basically for, so. As you can see, pretty nice. And it's going to be an amazing vehicle. I think got a minigun up there, so probably the front dude can use the minigun. While the back dude uses the bloody ship destroying stuff. It's going to be an amazing vehicle basically to use at some point. Oh, we have someone floating again. Spidey's back. Oh, Spider-Woman, because it was a female last time, wasn't it? Run, 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 run. Ah, here we go. What's this one today? Crucible. Play lights. Am I got to vote my thing on? Oh, I did, that's why. That's my torch. I'm like, why is this light out? I got the torch on. A so-called flying toolbox. Oh, sugar. This is it. If you remember last episode, Tiffy, is that my ship? Oh, when she came and saw the big, and the name, give me hard, didn't it? The big thingy ship. Do you know, it's actually in this video we're going past it, the massive one. And it's like, no, it's this one, the Crucible. She owns this ship, but there's not in. The Crucible is Anvil's Aerospace's first dedicated repair ship, featuring a rotating control bridge and a detachable pressured workspace. The Crucible is versatile mobile garage equipped with repair arms, a drone operation centre, and all the equipment needed to overhaul a damaged craft back into the fighting shape. So this is SupernovaTiffy's biggest ship. I believe mine is the Hull C, if I'm not mistaken. Even though the Hull C is going to shrink and grow depending on what it's carrying. But this is her biggest ship. See how she's yet to use yet. Be able to put ships between that and repair it. I think it originally had a platform, and we said that, oh, the ship can land on the platform and we can use that maybe to carry the tonks around. The tonks I'm referring to as the tanks in the game, but a lot of stuff is called them tonks. Well, I don't see that now, but they could have changed the design of it. What's the back end there? I don't like the holograms. I want to get up closer to it, but the holograms, you can't get in there. Like, when I bought up my carrot, she got this one. No, when I got my whole C, sorry, she got this one. It was like 2 or 3 years back. Oh, sugar. It's lagging. Stop lagging. I'm trying to get a good look at it. So hopefully I can show this video to SupernovaTiffy later. Since she's not really seen much of a ship. Since it's still obviously concept. I was getting closer to have that though. Nice little wings on the side. Wow. Kinda wish we ran into this one yesterday when she was doing this with us. Ah, I'm stuck in that. I was like, well, why can't I move? Down, lag. Oh my god, lag, stop. There we go. Looks nice. It's the first time I've really seen it. When an initial picture when you get bored of a concept. I don't remember off my head the exact look of it, so had it changed a lot. I could have done. Lovely. So SupernovaTiffy at one point should be flying this baby. Because she thought, oh, we've got a ship that could help us. And she thought, oh, we can repair our own ships. So, and it had like a platform on the front. Or we thought, oh, we could probably, like the gravity would keep them on. We could carry the tongue. Because it's the only ship we have that could carry it right now. Like I'm hoping they put a cheap ship out. It's just full carrying the tongue. I know they're bringing the, well, it's not the Mercury, specifically the same manufacturer, in-game manufacturer as the Mercury. If I'm not mistaken, it is for carrying 2 tonks. I can't remember what the name of that ship is off my head, but it's the same manufacturer as the Mercury, if I'm not mistaken. Look at you, what are you doing? Can I get up there? I want to rock climb too! Yeah, the beauty of knowing the Carrack. Okay, is this the Hurricane? Arrow. Sorry, the Arrow. Unmatched design, blazing top speed, and ultra responsive maneuverability. It's the Arrow, the most agile scrapper in its class, with a robust weapons package that provides firepower to spare. It is truly the classic light fighter updated for the next generation. And where nice lighting and that came across, it was good. So obviously this is a very quick fighter. And I was watching something on Sausage Official recently. Ranverse or whatever the program was. They asked some questions and somebody put a question to what the program are doing. The Gladiators, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Arrow. And they said that they are currently the best fighters in the game and that. And the devs basically said, they didn't deny it, but they said where they are working better than they should be, but all the other ships need to be brought up to their levels. There's less of a gap between them. So apparently it's one of the best right now. It's not going to stay the best, or it might stay the best, but the gap between this and the other fighters will be shrunk. It's not supposed to stay as this is the end-all ship. And it also, if I'm not mistaken, because he used this as the Gladiators, they're not mistaken. Gladiators definitely like fighter, so this is more likely. Is it tell you on the actual thing? Yeah, like fighter. So these are supposed to be a lot quicker, a lot nimbler, but of course, thin shields, thin armor. So if you get a few good hits on them, these go down pretty quick if somebody's running past me. So I'm running over there. Bloody hell, he's bloody skiing. Where obviously a heavy fighter, obviously, is supposed to be slower, but can take a punishment, take a beating, of course. And then because you have average, we're supposed to be a bit of both. So again, it's not the best fighter in the game, unless you are really good with nimble stuff. Bloody hell, I was gonna say I'm like a chainsaw. Big weapons here. Okay, was this the well, this is a Hornet, isn't it? No, the Gladiator. Oh, bloody hell! It shows I haven't seen this baby for a long time. Maybe I haven't updated it. I don't think I've ever been in a Gladiator. Was it one? I know this was the first two. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the first two-player ship too. Because obviously they had the Super Hornet, but they always had the thingy where the turret for the man turret, when it first came out, was only controlled by the player, not two players. And I believe this is the first one that had another player in this. Basically, another turret. In Arena Commander, you could float out of your ship and jump in the turret. Because it obviously was debuted in Arena Commander before we had the full PU. Well, we don't have the full one now, but you're not saying the PU in any shape or form. They're gonna shoot. I think I've ever been in this ship, ever. I think last time I saw it, I couldn't even get in it. Am I in the gunner? Or the opening one? The pilot? There we go. I'm in the gunner. Look at that. It's not bad. I think they have updated it then. Because I remember seeing Ring Commander, but then maybe not. I don't know. But this at one time was the biggest ship in the game. At one time. And then look at Carrack over there now. I think this used to be the biggest ship the game had at one point. And now look at the Carrack. And the Carrack's small. When you look at the... Again, the name's gone blank. It was already in the episode, that huge one. And it was in the last episode, that huge one. The name's gone completely blank. Was it Redeemer? Yeah, it might be. And that's currently, I think, the biggest one in the game right now. Oh, actually, the Hammerhead could be. No, I think it's the Redeemer one over the Hammerhead. Again, if I'm getting the name right. But this used to be the biggest in game, and it's quite gobsmacking when you look at, like, just even compared with the Carrack. Okay, can I get to the front? And look at the missiles on it. Like I said, the missiles on this was ridiculous at the time. Pilot, right? Pilot seat. Enter the pilot seat. I'm seeing if we can turn it on and see how many missiles actually is in this baby. If it lets me. Oh, 4 screens at least. Actually, more. Power on. Oh, where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Come back. They're coming on. I'm having a quick drink, people. Okay, no screens came on. Fudge. Did I turn it off again? No, the power looked lit. Must be because it's... It must have turned certain stuff on them so you can't actually see the stuff that sucks. Or it's bugging. I was hoping to look at this on the screen and see how many missiles it had. Don't look like it's going to let me. Oh, close the turret. We've got the turret open. Oh, when you close it means the bat thing, doesn't it? Oh, what the hell? It went up and down then. Did somebody get in it? No? That's probably what it means to close. area. What the? Someone in it? Huh. Weird. Open stereo. Exit right. Oh, cool. You can pick which way to exit. You don't have to exit just one way. But yeah. Yeah, and I can't remember the missiles and the content on to look, unfortunately, but hey. What the? What the? No, why did you turn it back up? Down. Okay. Exit left then. Might eat me. Anyway. Oh, we had the carrot. Oh, bloody hell. That look from there. And Blake looks like the carry in it, like Ripley. That's cool. Tie in here, any chance? The civil model of the Gladiator appeals to those that want to explore the verse with a bit of added security. To put a maximum of 2 Gladiator is perfectly equipped to explore a fight with or without wingmen. The civilian model allows pilots to choose between an extra cargo hold or a bomb bay. Oh, okay. So you have a choice of that round thing, I guess. Oh, bloody hell, I can see it now. This is the bomb version. You can have bloody bombs. Bloody hell. Or it could be a cargo hold. Wow. Now that's some bloody missiles, aren't they, people? Okay, so there's the carrick for people who want to have a look. Like I said, I'm not going to bother going in because I own that ship, so I can look at it when I want. Assuming my lifts don't break like a patch or 2 ago. And I was like, I can't use my lifts. And I also forgot to get in, it was at the front.
I came to realize that there was really only one thing.
So cool, the characters.
Place to call.
Look at that, where the turret is. Kind of looks like, reminds me of TIE Fighter a little bit from the side. This bit only, obviously not the full carrot. This bit. And we're going back round to the thingy. Not mistaken, the Pisces? No, we haven't. Yes, we have. Heavy fire. Hurricane! It is hurricane, sorry. So this is a heavy fire. You can see by the bloody missiles sticking out there. These bloody engines, bloody hell. But it's just fire. And we have the hole over there. Oh, guns. Bloody hell. How do you end this one? This is the front. Maybe now you get into the hurricane. It's just coming up with rent. I'm assuming. Oh. Oh, there it is. I was going to say assume it's at the side, but there it is. And the party, was that the same? Yeah, party. Oh, it's underneath. So apparently I have the lights going underneath with their smaller ships. F4. I like the design of this. Pretty neat. It's got a very smooth, roundish top to it. So I do lack a heavy fire. I have 2 light fighters. She's nice. She is nice. Okay, we want to go in this whole thing, but have we checked those ships out in here now? One more. Well, technically, I own this. It's the Hawk, so again, you can see this on my channel. There's the bounty ship. Right at the back end of it. Oh, this is the back end, but this is supposed to. Don't think it'll let me though. Have a little and a prison seat. So you have this is where I put my prisoners. Oh, look at the fingers. And the oxygen. This is where you put your prisoners, or your prisoner, should I say? This is where I put my prisoner, basically when I'm a bounty. Keep them alive. That's cool. I don't know if I sat in this part before. Hopefully it lets me out. Log out. No. Oh, so you can log out as a bed. You use a bed. It's a prison seat, that log out. So that's where I put my prisoner. And it has a little bit where it has some guns you can store too. I think it's the front. And this also has an EMP to it. This is basically my bounty on the ship. My wife has SupernovaTiffy has the Avenger Stalker. And my friend has that too. Don't know how you access the thingy. I thought it was at the front somewhere. Oh, we'll end this pilot see at least. See, like the shape of it's pretty cool. Very aggressive. I like that. She's a nice ship. Maybe on the side. There is some part to it where it opens up and you can put a gun in and something, or maybe a box. I think it's definitely a gun. Just double check if any of these, to have a bug in or they've made it so none of these turn on. Like last year. Well, it sucks because I went into almost every one and checking how many missiles and weapons to show you. Yeah, I can't remember where that piece is to it. It's a fuel. Open exterior, that might be it. Yeah, I think that was it. I thought it came down to you more. I think that's supposed to be able to open exterior, and that's where you put a box in or a weapon or something. Close it. Ah, see there, so it is that. You see that's supposed to open up. Seems to me it's still a little high. Let's go. Okay, so we said we're going to go into 2 to 3 apparently. I think we checked other ships out here now. There wasn't that many in the size was, so hopefully we can run into a thing again and have a look at the map. 2 and 3. That's a lovely thing again. So I think this video's already about 58 minutes. So this will probably call this day and the bit of yesterday, and that'll be this video. So it looks like we're getting about a day-ish, depending on what's showing. One or 2 days a video at the moment. Yeah, so we got East Circle. We don't know if it came in the Hawk. We've checked that, the Carrot Arrow, and we got, yep, stuff in here. We've checked that. So basically we're gonna, oh, the rest of where we are. So we're about to see the Hornets. Then one more room. And then we're done. And the Hornet, obviously the very first ship that anyone got to actually fly in the game. So I got a lot of flying in this in the Marine Commander early days. Back down is just basically this ship only. It's a Super Hornet. That was technically the first two-player ship, but at the same time wasn't. The glad he beat it, because as I said, you had that gun that you could attach and fire from here, and it's only later on in the PU you could actually buy the man version where you swap that out and have a man in there, basically another player. But originally, if they did that early, it would have been the first technically two-player ship, but that went to the Gladiator in the end. Basically, it's this heavy fighter, a lot of firepower, take a beating, but it's slow and not as manoeuvrable. Red one, Wildfire, again, I believe that's the Master of Flight edition. Let's have a look. Created as part of Master of Flight series in conjunction with the flight fights. Yeah, we read that stuff before. The Wildfire pays tribute to the famed pilot, I'm gonna butcher this, Eri Riley, for her distinguished services with the legendary Squadron 42. The Hornet comes equipped with her own personally selected loadout preferences, and is it customized? Custom special edition library honouring her iconic ship. And I love the colour of this baby. Like, if I'm just picking a Hornet up, colour alone, bloody hell, this baby. The only Hornets I'm interested in would be this one or the Ghost. The Ghost I was interested in initially to be for a stealth ship, but I got my Sabre. And I always thought, well, I want to earn a Hornet when I get in game. That'll be one of the first ships I earn. I don't need to put my fleet unless I earn it in game. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting this at some point. Earning in game more likely, because I really like the colour. Let me get in this baby so we can really show it off. Come on, there it is in here somewhere. Open ladder, open, yeah. Let's see it. Look at the colour. Look at that. Look at the big gun on top of the thing. Holy fudge. The basic one doesn't have one. Look at the gun on it. Wow. There's only one. Like, the one that has two on there. Can I get that one in the view at all? Probably not. Don't help me. It's lagging. Come on, game. Come on. No, I can't. So I could pull the weapons of that one, and you can see. You kind of see it there. Two. But yeah. This one's nice. This is, to me, the best looking Hornet. It's one of the best of the flight series, the way they made them and the looks. Like, if my Gladius had this version, Wildfire and this colour scheme, I think I would have upgraded to it straight away. But instead it's like, I'm not that fond of the new colour scheme and the weapons aren't much different, so I'm going to stick with my own. But if I had this, I probably would have upgraded to it. The vents, the size of the vents and the thing. Oh, airspace. Lovely. Don't really want to get in there. But see there, it's got double on top. The double guns versus that big knockoff thing. Holy fudge. Is this a traditional Hornet? Basically, if it's a traditional one, I believe it's supposed to have space for cargo. But it's supposed to pick up some kind of special cargo boxes for the Hornet, but I don't think it's ever been in the game. What's the green version? Because I know there's a Ghost. There's the super one over there, obviously the special one. What's the other one? It's like more now. I guess we'll read to find out. I think this is the normal. Yep, medium fighter. So what's this one? The F7A Hornet. Oh, one could be the military version, and one could be the citizen version actually. That's what we'll read it. F7C. The enemy is a weapon never to be underestimated. To allies is a savior. The F7C Hornet is the same dependable and resilient multi-purpose fighter that has become the face of the UE Navy. The F7C is the foundation to build on and meet whatever requirements you have in mind. Oh, okay, so this is the military version. Like this one, they must have changed the colour then. These used to be black, the Hornets did, like you see then. Oh, that one is. Well, that's probably going to be the Ghost being black now, but they all used to be that colour. Like this one, I bet is going to be that one downgraded for Citizens. Primary carrier based craft, the FC is frontline attack ship for military combat. Oh, maybe military too. Well, an outfit for long range. Runs the Hornet can take her share of hits and dish out a constant powerful response. Ah, so this was a short range version. So this basically both military is short range and this is longer range, I guess. So if it doesn't lag on me, the one on the left, because I can't move my head right now, it's lagging, I would say is the regular one, the Citizen one, and the right one I think is going to be the Ghost. Come on. I have one more room after we check these two places out. What are these two ships? I keep yawning, so I don't want to finish this video right now. It's 4:49 AM, I won't get bed. Pathfinder. Oh, this is the Ghost. Oh, okay. I'm going to put the way around. Alright. If the Ghost is made to hide, the tracker is made to seek. Oh no, this is the Seeker. Oh, I forgot about that one. So yeah, one of them must be the military and one must be the Citizen version. FC tracker. I think it's supposed to have a scan thing, if I'm not mistaken. Advanced radar. Yeah, radar there. Sweet. Making it ideal for deep space explorers who require depth and accuracy in their scan packages. Local military and larger merch. Move it over, can't say that word. Units will also repurpose trackers to act on mobile CNCs or command and conquer ships for their squadrons. So this has like a big dishy there for scans. And I think it has these little antennas, or at least one at the front. Which is nice, but like I said, to me the best one's still red. That's because of the colour. So this must be the Ghost. So I was right with being the black one. And the less stealth fighter, the Hornet Ghost. Through a combination of low emission drives, low draw weapons, and void armor technology capable of diffusing scans, the F7CS Ghost is built for the pilot who wants to keep a low profile. The Ghost is capable of slipping past the most ardent and observers to accomplish whatever goal you need to accomplish. Don't worry, we won't ask. Again, stealth works differently in this game to most. Like most things, stealth is like, you disappear. This, like it says, emissions and stuff, basically like infrared and some of the other things. In other words, if you have a ship, let's take this one. No, let's take the Carrack. And you just turn the Carrack off, it's dead in the water or in space, hiding behind an asteroid with no power on. People flying past will be able to hear it or see it with the scans. If they physically can see it with their eyes, obviously you can, but with maybe scans. Where this one's flying past, they'll be able to see it, just be giving out more basically IRs and emissions or whatever, because it's on. But if the Carrack's running, and this is running, the Carrack will come up with a bigger blob. And of course that's why with the ship you can turn the stuff down and off and on, and depending on what items you have, how much power they draw, how much radiation they give off, that's how they satisfy you. So in other words, this baby could be, I don't know what the range is, but say 100 meters away, and a regular ship can pick that up. But then the ship could then also be 200 meters away, and then it can't pick it up. Or you could compare it with this ship and say 100 meters away, you can pick this one up in the scan. This one's 50 and it can't pick it up yet. This one then obviously can be 150, can be picked up. This one could be 25, can't be picked up, but then when it's 24 you can pick it up. That sort of thing. So that's the way the stealth's going to work in the game. Like if you hide behind an asteroid, that's like it's got interference, clouds get interference, or again have low running stuff. Where obviously that one, the tracker, is made for scanning, so that's more likely to pick this baby up than one of these. So whatever the min range of this running, so again I'm just making numbers up here, but say it's 100 meters, they can pick it up. That version might be able to pick it up at 80 or 50. I've got a close up yawning now, people. So tired. One more last rub, yay! And the anvil isn't as long or big as like yesterday's stuff. Now here we go, the final countdown. What do we have here? The Terrapin, F8 Lightning, and Valkyrie. So the Terrapin, this is basically a one-player explorer ship, and it has Terrapin is supposed to have really good armor to take a beating, even though it doesn't really have very good offensive. So presenting the Anvil Aerospace U-4A free Terrapin class scanning exploring ship. The Terrapin was developed near the end of the 20th century to serve as the first ship in the Emperor's defense restructuring of the Navy. The Terrapin's watchword is protection, with extensive shield systems, armor layers designed to provide the maximum possible defense. Pilot and crew, while it lacks the maneuverability of a dedicated fighter, it does maintain an advanced, hard-hitting array of weapons, tended to keep the most fearsome Vandu raider at bay. And it's I like the inside of this baby. I don't own this one, but I like the inside of it. And to me, my character's this, but bigger. But yeah, I do like the interior of this baby. You can see it's got a nice little bed, sink, toilet, medical thing. I think this is the first ship that actually start having, they're locked right now, compartments that you could actually open. Whilst getting ready for them having these on more ships, so you can pull out parts. I still think one of the best interiors for small ships to Herald, though. Obviously, we will get to see that when we jump on to whichever day the Drake hits. I think that's the Herald is like I said, the best one for interiors for small ships. Obviously, when you look at big ships, they have a lot more, but for small ships, see, it's got like scanning ability. Again, apologies about the lag. It's this week is really hard on the lag and stuff. This is beautiful. However, I think this ship is for one person. It's got a nice size. Very industrial though. There we go. So it's in the components, so eventually we'll be able to pull these out or fix them, or say you had another one of these down here, pull it out and shove it in if it was getting war or getting attacked. As you can see, again, I'm sorry about this. As you can see, this way you put some weapons and stuff, and this is what I'm assuming where you would put a suit and eventually be able to open it. Obviously cupboards, but a lot right now you can put food and stuff. There's like some more components. No! Didn't mean to get into bed. Look at hell. Look who's sitting on it. But of course, it's a scanning part. So the idea is, obviously, you could technically have two players. One of you fly, one scan. But ideally, this ship's supposed to be one player one. So you would probably go into an area and then come back here and scan and do all your scientific-y stuff. Two more ships. This is the Valkyrie. Actually, it's quite big. The Valkyrie ups the ante on troop transport. Oh, this is trooper transport. Designed to safely deliver and extract up to 20 soldiers as well as vehicles. The most hostile locations, the conflict-ready mil-spec craft is a formidable force both offensively and defensively. Built with military and military and private defense contracts in mind, the Valkyrie is the most efficient and effective personal transport in its class. So this is basically to carry 20 people into battle and some vehicles, apparently. I wonder if a tank can fit in this one. And this is the one that's like a helicopter, so you got like these guns swing out and stuff. And obviously this is wide to get vehicles in. As you can see, this is very wide and that shuts off someone's just gone in it. You can see here, you can pull these out, these guns, like a helicopter. Oh, I was actually trying to open that, but yeah. As you can see, like, see. There I am. I went past myself the first time. And then what I was trying to click on will be more likely where they have weapon loadouts and armors and stuff for the players, basically. Open. This is where the 20 players will sit, at least. Some of the 20 players. You get a turret to fire when you're flying in. See, there's the rest of them to make the 20. Ladder. So it also says some lads, I'm assuming somebody's in the pilot seat. See, this is where the... Oh, fudge, if I went down the ladder. Where they would sleep. Get up. Ah, there. It's a player. So I'm having a look around. So this is some of the beds for the crew. Because the idea, you have 20 people who in there who will be on a short journey, you drop them off, or you pick them up and get out, but the actual crew who runs it will live here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's supposed to be a 5-man ship that temporarily picks up 20 people, gets them in the heat of battle, or drops them off in the heat of battle, picks them up in the heat of battle, whatever, with some vehicles, and then that 5-man go and pick up and, you know, give some fire, for scanning. I think these are for... player. See? Go down here. One last ship. Switch about that. Woo! And then I'm gonna stop this and go to sleep. I'm exhausted, I keep yawning. Exactly 5 AM. Oh, we're in 1 minute now past. This baby was the F8 Lightning. So this is the one we said that you would get at the end of 242 by completing it. It's the goal, as I know right now. You complete the Squadron 42, get out the military, finish campaign, whatever long it takes, boom, you get one of these free to go in the game with. Or you put 15,000 into the game and you get a variant of this. I don't know if it's the gold version or what, or something. Few vehicles employed by the proud men and women who serve in the Empire's Navy experience the awe of legendary F8 Lightning, a force to be reckoned with. F8 secured humanity's freedom from numerous threats at home and abroad countless times. I don't think I've seen this ship before. No, I'm not getting there. No clothes again, it. Well, that player's getting in and out for some reason. If he gets in, I won't be able to get in because I'm sure it's a one-player ship. Open canopy. How do I get in it? Okay, it's open and closed. Can I get in it? Seriously? Can you let me in it? That's the way I can look around it properly. Maybe just climb up now. Go through it. Fudge. What if you maybe just wait up to the ladder? Nope. Apparently we can't get in it. Maybe it's set that way because it's not finished. But then again, you squad footage it should be finished. But it could be a ship that you can get by doing military crew, but you don't get access to later on in the campaign, so it may not be finished. Where you use the Gladius beforehand. Because it'd be like Wing Commander, where you probably upgrade ships as you go through the campaign a bit. Probably you could get in the Gladius, then probably the Hornet at some point, maybe this, near the end. So they might actually be working on this. Anyway, let's get to look around the side of it. So you got some nice guns. I didn't read what type of ship it was. Is it heavy? Was it medium? Because Gladius is light. The Hornet is medium, so I bet this should be heavy. That would make sense, and there's a nice little path for Dune Squadron here. If it is. It's nice. I just want to get in it so because you can look around it easier. Nice. So everyone who gets 142 should get this at the end if you finish it. Excuse me guys, I just want to see what it says. Heavy, yeah, I was right. So that makes sense to me. Logically, you would start off in the Gladius, you know, Broad the Idris. In the Idris, because you basically homes will be the Idris, isn't it? You're going to have the Gladius you're going to use. And then later on, as the campaign upgrades, you will probably move into a Hornet, what's normal, and then eventually this baby at the end. And this is what they will give you for your military career. It looks like it's got a gun on top, so could this be a two-player ship? I don't know. I guess if it is, there'll be a way to get into the back, but then again, if you don't let us in the front, they only let us in the back order. So, or it could just be like the Super Hornet where you control it from the front. I'm trying to see if there's any way to grab, but I doubt if I can't get in the front. Yeah, that's something. The buy option, is there one for it? No, there isn't. So this is the only ship that you cannot, well, it's not the only one obviously, but it's the only one that I believe you would not be able to fly in the PU just 142 comes out. I think even if you get it for the 15,000, you still wouldn't get access to the Squadron 42 comes out. I could be wrong with that for that version because it's a special gold one, but for this version, it should end up being quite common for everyone who plays Squadron 42. But no one will be able to probably see this or access it in the verse. Well, you can see it because I'm looking right now. But no one will be able to access it in the verse more like Squadron 42 is officially released. And then they probably take how many hours, days, weeks it takes to complete Squadron 42 before this starts showing up. Anyway, I think that'll do for today. So hopefully I'll jump back on later today for the new updated day or tomorrow and get the 2 days together, whatever they are. And I'll put that probably next video because this has been an hour 22 minutes, so probably in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, please subscribe, please tune next time. I've been IVATOPIA, you've been awesome, thank you for watching, and have a great day out there. You've been awesome, thanks. Bye!